Okay, of course I had to talk about this. Now, it didn't get like announced today or the day of Easter. It did happen not too long ago, but conversation started to be had. But now we're here to the day, and there's this post that uh, Joe Biden did, and it is very close. And this is the president of the United States, very close to being ratio. It's not quite there yet. You got 20K comments, almost 10K retweets, and with 41K likes. And look, this is what it says. It says on Transgender Day of Visibility, we celebrate the joy, strength, and absolute courage of some of the bravest people I know, which I'm guessing they are referring to trans people because apparently it's brave for reasons. Today we show millions of transgender and non-binary Americans that we see them. They belong and they should be treated with dignity and respect. First of all, this is just a bizarre day, right? A day of visibility, essentially, is what they're calling it. And if you live in America, you can't go that far without seeing them. And I'm not saying like walking on the streets. I'm saying like if you are online for sure, various entertainment properties and shows, and folks are going to remind you for sure. All the companies that have gone out of their way to bend over backwards for this community, if you want to call them that, I think they are being seen a lot, like a lot, okay? But this is where it gets weird, or the problem that people rightfully take about this. Well, today is Easter, and I get it. Easter falls on different days, on different years. However, you had to have known that if you're going to call it that and then have the nerve to post, even though it is Easter, that is the primary thing that you would think, especially a president who claims that his faith is very important, that would be, and I get it, not everybody in America is Christian, but you know that Easter is a prominent holiday. You would think, though, from the president's perspective, because of his faith, that would be the primary objective or the primary focus. And considering how the trans stuff, obviously, a lot of the folks that rightfully take exception to it, like a person like myself, look, sure, I won't say plenty of trans people, but I know a trans person or two. And I'm even cordial with them. They know my positions on this. And yeah, I can for sure say that that's bizarre. God did not make those mistakes that you maybe think that he did make. Your right to exist is your right to exist, but that don't mean I gotta agree with it. And I think most adults have that position, and they don't want this stuff to be kind of shoved down their throat either. But with that being said, you would think that understanding that and where the faith where this crosses into that, right? You would take exception to hyper-emphasizing this on Easter of all holidays. Some people are going out their way and say, look, like this is demonic. I get it. Can't blame you because I can't really explain it other than sheer stupidity. I don't usually like the term tone deaf. I'll be the first one to say that. I don't really like that term tone deaf because, it can be a little superficial, but not here, okay? You have to have some level of self-awareness, and you have to understand that, okay, this is kind of the lowest day here that we're talking about, and it's important not only to your faith, President Joe Biden, but also to the country. You have to be aware that maybe this isn't the day to hyper-emphasize trans visibility. And he did it. If I don't give him the benefit of the doubt, giving him the benefit of the doubt would be like, oh, okay, Joe Biden and his cronies, or his handlers, if you will, are stupid. So, yeah, they are stupid, for sure. But if you think they're acting within malice, or out of malice, then that's a completely different conversation. And one that maybe it is worth having. But imagine being that guy. You're the president of the United States. Supposedly your faith is important to you. And of all days, right, to emphasize, you could You had to have known. And then you post about it. It's one thing, but like, okay, 31st is going to be Trans Visibility Day because everybody gets a day for some reason. Okay, whatever. But then you're like being all prominent with it and up front and posting about it and stuff. Yeah, bro. You get what you deserve.